What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet, and I have the privilege today of talking to you about Nintendo's E3 lineup. Now, there's a leak that got released on May 18th that's been floating around, and I'm going to cover that here today. Doesn't matter whether or not you're a Nintendo fan or not, this is some exciting stuff. It doesn't matter whether you own a 3DS, which is one of the best-selling handhelds of all time, or whether or not you own a Wii U, which is one of the worst-selling consoles of all time. This lineup is particularly interesting if it turns out to be true, and my favorite thing about it is the way that they have focused on the Wii U. Now, the first thing on this list, and potentially the biggest, is Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and the Wii U. They have potential release dates now of July 18th for the 3DS, Wii U December 2014. This is definitely one of the biggest lineups and one of the most frustrating as well, because whereas I really look forward to playing Smash on my 3DS, and I look forward to being able to play with all my friends who own 3DSs, I'm also really frustrated because I wish it was coming to Wii U first to push the system. But the more I think about it, the more I realize putting it on 3DS first and then making people eager to play it on the Wii U in the same room or online with those high-res graphics might be the right path. I really still in some way wish it was coming to Wii U first, but I see why they're pushing into 3DS, and I can't wait to see even more. Now, we also had rumors about Omega Red and Alpha Sapphire getting released. We now have a release date of November 2014. The long-awaited Bayonetta 2 is supposed to be launched on August 15th, 2014, which is really surprising to me that it's taken that long. That was a game that I expected near launch. One of the other bigger titles that everybody's expecting to be good is a title that's tentatively being known as X by Monolith Soft, and it's currently scheduled for a release date of September 12th, 2014. This is supposed to be a Japanese-style role-playing game that it has a large emphasis on world exploration, and I think that's something that the Wii U really could take advantage of. We have a potential release date for Hyrule Warriors. This is June 27th, 2014, which is very, very soon. Mario Party U was supposed to be released in holiday 2014, and for anybody who played Island Tour on the 3DS, a new Mario Party installation would be wonderful, especially on the Wii U. Yarn Yoshi is supposed to have a release date of October 2014. My girlfriend's going to love that. Metroid 3DS, November of 2014, and I have seen very little about that game, so I'm very eager to see what it's going to look like. Now, another big rumor that's been floating around is Pokken Fighters, and Pokken Fighters is supposedly, hopefully, a Pokemon fighting game. Now, there's been one screenshot of it that's floating around, which I am not going to show here due to Nintendo and all their copyright issues, but you can find it. The company that has created Pokemon has registered Pokken Fighters. This probably means this game is potentially coming out, and if it is in fact coming out, the potential release date will be spring of 2015, and I hope if it is coming out, they'll show us quite a bit on the stage. Now, there is a rumor for a Star Fox U for the Wii U, and that's supposed to come out in holiday of 2014, and I have very little information about this title, but it seems like a very natural fit. I would really love to see what they could do with the pad for a Star Fox game and take advantage of that next-gen graphics. But the biggest news and the best news is that we may get our first look at the Legend of Zelda Wii U title we've all been waiting for. I have never wanted anything as much as I do this coming true, and if this leak is correct, we'll get to see our first look at it, and it'll be available for us to buy in 2015. Now, unfortunately, if you read the subreddits and the forums, there's been a lot of things that points towards this lineup being false, but I do believe there's a lot of very good, educated guesses in here, and I do believe that some of this information will be valid. You'll just have to tune in to Nintendo at E3 to find out for sure.